There's one. Fish on. Hey, welcome back to this week's report. Man, it's been a lot of fun pitching plastics this week. You know, much like last week, I'm still pitching jigs, however, doing it with Northland Impulse paddle tails. There we go. Not too bad a fish to start out the day. You know, a lot of times as that live bait bite slows down or as surface temperatures start to rise, I love switching from live bait to plastics. I can fish those impulse paddle tails a lot faster than I can live bait. Again, triggering that reactive strike whether I'm fishing rocks or weeds. And that doesn't matter whether it be on Mille Lacs or any other lake. All right, let's get this fish back in the water. There she goes. You know, today I'm using the paddle tails. Obviously, Northland makes a lot of different plastics for walleye anglers and bass anglers alike. What I like about the paddle tails is I can pitch them out there and rip them, and then they have that slower fall rate, you know. But it's really important how you rig these baits so that they run true. You know, you want your bait to be rigged dead center on the plastic, and so you get the right action out of the bait. Let me show you. So the important part of rigging this is getting it dead center. So it's dead center on the plastic, not only in the top, but also on the body where it comes out. That's going to be really important so you don't get spinning of the bait, and so the bait runs true. So I'll rig this dead center, and I'll run it up the hook shank, and see how I come up dead center on the plastic? That's really important. I just slide it over. Perfect. That bait's going to run true. It's going to catch more fish. If this thing is off to the side, you're going to get a lot of spinning action. Fish on. Man, he hit it right on the flop. That's the thing, is a lot of times they'll hit it either on the upswing or the downswing, or they'll just pick it up off the bottom. But it's definitely been better fishing when the wind's been blowing out here. That is for sure, you know. On those flat, calm days, I like to work the edges of the reef and kind of off to the side. Whereas if the wind comes up a little bit, you know, I try to pitch on the top and then drag it down. So just cracked that fish. That was on the upswing. That thing absolutely drilled it. And don't be afraid to work all sorts of different depths. You know, I've been catching fish from anywhere from 9 feet to 20-foot humps, but the same thing remains is I'll kind of pitch the top and then work down the edges, and you'll find out pretty quickly if the fish are on the base or if they're up on top actively feeding. Smallmouth. That's the thing, is we're still catching lots of walleyes and lots of nice smallmouth bass. Oh, that's what makes this bite so much fun by pitching these jigs, is getting that mixed bag of huge smallies and walleyes all together. Nice looking fish. There we go. Another walleye. These bass and walleyes are just all kind of mixed in here. You know, if you're coming up to the lake this weekend, you can fish a lot of different ways now that the surface temps are starting to rise. You know, the bobber bite's been really strong in the evening. Obviously, the pitch and jigs with plastics bites working great for walleyes and smallmouth bass. Also, rigging on the mud flats and the gravel bars is working just well. I want everybody to have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Special thanks to those men and women that served our country. Wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you guys, so hats off to you. Happy Memorial Day. Until next time, I'm Tony Roach. We'll see you on the water.